Let's go back to your Ravens. Jadeveon Clowney, the number one pick from 7 years ago of the Houston Texans. Is he a free agent now? I know he
He's a
spent 2
free
years in
agent.
Cleveland. He is a free agent?
Free agent shopping around. His career never panned out to where they thought it was going to be. He's still a solid player. He came in to visit with my Ravens. He'd be a great addition to our D line. So man, hopefully we can work something out with him and get him over. We got a little change.
Apparently, it says here, I got the screen share on, that the Ravens offered J.D. Clowney a contract following a recent visit. There's no details on what the numbers were or for how many years, but there is an offer on the table. I know he would make a good addition to a lot of teams. Now, he's not going to get the huge contract I'm sure he's looking for, but he could. I know a lot of Chiefs fans wanted to sign. I've heard some noise out there that since Chris Jones, their star defensive tackle, is in the middle of a holdout, that the Chiefs should just go sign Clowney. But I think they forget that the Chiefs don't have any money. I mean, they have the least amount of cap space out of any team in the NFL for this year. Exactly. So we'll have to see how much he has left. He'll definitely land on a team. Now, how much he's got left, I have no idea. I guess that's up for debate. But he would add. Now, his biggest gripe or his biggest negative is his motor. As far as, is he a hard worker? Because I was living in Houston when the Texans drafted him, and that was the number one thing everybody talked about is he only plays when he wants to. He never plays on every, like J.J. Watt. Remember how he had a high motor and would give it his all on every single play? Clowney's kind of the, phenomenal athlete, but maybe would take a play or two off. But if he's hungry for a new contract, if he's out to prove himself this year, I would add him. Shoot, I would sign him. I think that would do wonders for the Ravens, to be honest with you, because as you know, we went over their roster last week. They are stacked, and adding another talent like him would just, man,
put us where we need to be.
I'd say, yep.
I think another thing out of my Ravens camp, man, Odell Beckham, he had came out and tweeted. He was like, man, in the Super Bowl, if I didn't get injured, I would have had 15 catches, 200 yards, most likely been the MVP. And one of the corners for the Bengals comes out like woulda, coulda, shoulda, and all that, right? He like, it would have happened, but it didn't because you got injured. So Odell took shots back at him like, yeah, like the ring you would have had if y'all won.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man, I love that banter, that back and forth, shooting shots. Odell seems like he's ready for the season. I'm fired up.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what their offense looks like with him.
Color boy.
Yeah, that's interesting. I did see this. I mean, like you said, he would have been the MVP because he went out before halftime, right?
Right.
And he already had 100-something yards.
Yeah, he was doing his thing, man.
Wow. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but I love to see when those guys kind of get in a back and forth, to a certain extent. Just gets their juices flowing, out to prove you wrong type of deal.
Makes it spicy for the season because unlike boxing, they're going to face each other at one point. If we're talking before the season, you're not on my regular schedule, but I might meet you in the playoffs.